I always throw in extra as I see it when I sort it, so you don't really have to stress it all that much. All replays go to YouTube. If you click my name and go to the link tree, you can find the YouTube link in there. Yeah, folks, it's ripping time. This is your last chance to get a screenshot of this, and then this is how the YouTube video will start. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Thank you, Mr. Mikey. He said, I want to see ripping. I want to see some ripping. Good luck. Where do I start? I think we have to start with these optic cellos. I think that's just the right thing to do. We've opened enough of them. Now, ideally, we're hoping we get a good rookie, but also we're hoping we find a deed. Good luck, everybody. I probably should have put a little bit more in this break, but I was trying to make it easy on us. We've done some pretty hefty breaks. Well, that looks like an insert. Justin Jefferson, Jonu Smith, Tua Tagovailoa, Puka Nacua, Tyson Bagent, Travis Etienne Jr., Amari Cooper, Trey McBride, Jared Goff. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Nick. Is Nick in here? He's going to want to see this one. I don't know if I invited him or not. I'm going to invite him now. This is a deed right here. This is this is a deed right here. Look, 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 look. Oh, yeah. Holla at him. Yeah, little candy cane stripe action. Behind that, a Dallas Turner on the green velocity and a Jordan Travis. That's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. It's always Bo Nix, isn't it, Gil? It's always Bo Nix. Hi. First cello, dog. First darn cello when we doing deeds. I'll go ahead and put this up here. We need some wall coverage here. Nice hit, Nick. We got another green velocity at least. Leonard Williams, Geno Smith, Deebo Samuel, Patty French Fries, Dallas Goedert, Lil Jordan Humphrey, Josh Downs, Chase Brown, Travis Kelce, Micah Parsons. For the Bills, it is a Ray Davis going to Doc and Tipolodicus McQuaid. Oh, Ray. Look at this card. That's nasty. That's nasty. Got another green velocity. Danny Dimes, Alvin Kamara, Antonio Gibson, Justin Jefferson, Jonu Smith, Mark Andrews, Luke Musgrave, Deontay Johnson, Zaire Franklin, Nicholas Chubb. For the Raiders, Dylan Laub and Jaden Hicks. Why couldn't you be that other guy? Little tee up. Holy tip, Batman. Well, we at least got a green velocity in every pack. That doesn't always happen. Deebo, French Fry, Goddard, Mosley, Rogers, Williams, Andrews, Musgrave, Deontay Johnson, Zaire Franklin. Come on, come on, come on. For the Ravens, Adisa Isaac and Jordan Travis again. Gil? All right, we got hangers up here. And you know what they do say about hangers are bangers. We start out with a Javon Holland empty box. Can we get a numbered one? That's nasty. And Pacheco empty box. That's raw. Raw. They call it the USA parallel. I always call it, I just called it candy cane because it's the kind of stripe it looks like. Barbershop deal. Javon Holland, Tony Baselli, Jacoby Brissett, Max Crosby, Baker Mayfield, Ahmad, Legarius, Russell Wilson, Jerry Jeudy, Jonathan Ogden, Jimmy Johnson, Adam Thielen. Our silver is a rookie, and it's one we want. Xavier Legette going to Cliff. Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboys. Christian Gonzalez for the Pats. Not terrible, Gil. Lawrence Taylor. Malik Neighbors for the G-Men. There you go, Doc. Aaron Jones. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the green emergent. Holla. And a Tavondre Sweat. Not bad. Not bad. That was pretty darn good. Good morning, Big Mac. This was nice. This was nice right here. This little Xavier action. We like that. We like that. LT for the G-Men. I know that gets Doc going. It gets the people going. And Christian Gonzalez. All right. Let's see here, second hanger. What you got? What you got, though? All right. Appreciate the likes, Kim. Did we get a number? No. Pacheco, Juju Smith, Bo Jackson, Joe Mixon, Terrell Owens, Jalen Hyatt, Levante David, Vinny Testaverde, Andre Ware. Oh, hold on. Andre Ware, Zach Moss, Jesse Bates III, Michael Dean Perry, Silver Wes Welker for the Pats, Ed McCaffrey for the Broncos, Harrison Butker for the Chiefs, Wesley Walker for the Jets. Our rookie is a Ricky Parasol going to Doc. Base Portals, Michael Penix Jr. Oh, yeah. Emergent, J.J. McCarthy and a Ben Sinnott. Well now, Bob. Go ahead and get you a piece while you're at it. And a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let me go ahead and take care of all these. Then we'll do the megas, and then we'll do score. We'll probably save that signature for last. I got me a feeling there's a good card in there. I don't know it, but it's just a feeling I got. A premonition, you might say. Jets got a little bit of love, too. And the constituent. I need to open a pack of these penny sleeves. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Doc. I think we're going to do this Phoenix one first. Then we'll do the Prism one. Prism's been pretty good to us. Let's see if Phoenix can follow suit for one darn time. One time for the one time. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kyle Hamilton, Olakun, Wagner, McLaurin, Keon on the rookie rising, Keon on the base, and a Cooper DeJean. Okay, I'm not going to be mad at that. No bent. We'll take a Cooper to start the day out. And we'll take a couple of Keon Coleman's for the Bills as well. Gil wants to see one of them Jacobs right quick. Derek Carr, A.J. Brown, Trey Hendrickson. For the Chiefs, DeAndre Hopkins on. That's just it's not numbered. That's the color of the parallels in the megas. Brian Thomas Jr., Jordan Jefferson, and a Michael Hall Jr. for the Browns. Well, Bethany. Starting already, huh? Little BTJ. Jordan Jefferson. Yeah. And DeAndre. Just so you can see. Not numbered. We'll know if it's numbered. It'll be different than that. Eckler, Brissett, Zaire Franklin, DeAndre Hopkins again. On the contours, Patty Mahomes will take that. Byron Murphy II, and Jordan Travis is showing up like no other this morning. He can't help himself, you know. He wants to still be seen. But Rich, we'll take that Patty as a sign of good faith for the rest of the break. 45 people in here. If you're not following me, why? Come on, do it. Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, DeMarcus Lawrence, Patty Mahomes II, Brendan Rice, Marshawn Nealon, Edgerrin Cooper, and that's it. Some life you got there, brother. You gonna be all right. Kyle Duggar, Evan Ingram, Bobby Okereke, Trey Tucker. Another Contours, Malik Neighbors for the G-Men. Flournoy and Javon Bullard for the Pack. All right, last pack of the Phoenix. Then we'll do the Prism, and then it's all hobby. No golden treat. Jalen Thompson, C.J. Mosley, Jordan Love, Myles Garrett, Michael Irvin, and Emmitt Smith, Michael Hall Jr., and a J.J. base to end it out. We'll take a J.J. base to end it out. I ain't mad at that. All in all, it wasn't a terrible mega. We wanted a deed, but, you know, we take what we can get around here. All right. Onward, my friends, into the mega. Prism style. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Jalen Warren, Marshall Faulk, Adam Vinatieri, Don Beebe on the silver. Got a patch. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Okay. A Drake May on the base, and Rook to make Bethany a happy person. It's Jacob. Marvin. And Don Beebe. It's Rook. It's Rook, baby. We got Jalen Hyatt and DJ Moore. Aaron Donald, Chris Jones on the silver. For the Eagles, Devontae Smith, little color match action. Adisa Isaac and Kamari Lassiter for the Texans. And I just take care of all of these now. It makes it easier to get this stuff out to you guys. DK Metcalf, Brian Urlacher, Stingley Jr. Ooh, a silver Jalen McMillan we take. Ben Sinnott for the Commanders, Jonathan Brooks, and Derek Carr. I thought there for a second, Doc. And then it went away. It was there, and then it went away. Lawrence Taylor, Jake Ferguson, Matt Milano, George Karlaftis, Devin A. Chain for the Dolphins, Brock Bowers, and Lufa with the Kid Reporter. Oh, Brock and Mr. A. Chain. 2 packs left. Then it's all hobby. Yes, I do. Terrell Owens, Ed McCaffrey, Justin Herbert, Dalton Schultz. Hey there, lad. Lad McConkey. Take that. Javon Baker and a Drake of May on the Emergent. Nice little lad there. Good little lad. Levante David, Vinny Testaverde, Dennis Gardick, Trevor Lawrence for the Ravens. Ooh, a nice little lamb jack for the Ravens. We'll take that. I'm not going to say your name. Roman Wilson and Jared Burrs. Hey, look, a ram. That's right, Dixon. All right, score time. Score time. All right. Now, I'm not going to name out all this base, but I'm going to do my best to get through this. It's a lot of cards. No, negative. It is not numbered. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Empty box. Luther the third for the Bears. Travion Henderson, my bad. Josh Connerly Jr., Trey Harris, TJ. Yeah. Colston Loveland for the Bears. We've got Drake of May. Devin Hester on the Hall of Fame, or the Canton Bound. Quinion Mitchell on the variation, and then this is all base, but I'll show every single one of them. Okay? Supposed to be 4 autos in this, so. Bobby, I do score every year. I'm just not going to say anything more after that. I'm just going to leave it right at that. Sounded good all by itself. Got a lot of rookies here, so give me a second. We're going to take care of all of them. It's the right thing to do. Me too. That's a lot of rookies. That's a lot of rookies, folks. Nick Scarleton, Elijah Badger, Will Johnson, Dylan Sampson for the Browns, Benjamin Morrison, Alvin Kamara, Ashton Genty on the emerged, Jonathan Stewart out of 250 for the Panthers, and some more base. A lot of it. A decent amount. Y'all should see the blasters. The blasters have, I think they have the same amount of cards, or they did last year. They may even have a little bit more. But we'll take a little Genty action. Okay. Jackson Dart for the G-Men. Rich, I haven't seen one yet anywhere. Ursuri. Caden Prather for the Bills. Ty Felton for the Vikings. Scatabo for the G-Men. A Michael Williams is our first auto for the Niners. Going to Doc. Behind that was a Brock Bowers. On the hot rookies, Travis Hunter, Caleb Johnson for the Steelers, Jatavian Sanders out of 250 for the Panthers, and some more base. Just a little bit. Jaunty, J-Anty, just a little teal. Scabo. And Jackson Dart. It still counts. Mimbu, Caleb Johnson, Isaiah Bond, that's a nil spot. Xavier Watts, Brady Cook for the Jets, Dan Marino, Luther Burden, the Thed for the Bears, Ty J. Spears, and some more base. Quite a bit of it, actually, a decent amount, and there was the base. Old Danny boy. The oldest trick in the book. Just the. Walter Nolan, Travis Hunter. Ja'Cory Brooks. Emeka for the Bucks. Okay. Woody Marks. Woody Marks. Where do I go from here? It might as well say Mike Honcho. Trey Harris for the Chargers. Josh Hines Allen. Blake Corum on the variation. And some more base. It might as well say Mike Honcho. A little Trey Harris action. Emeka and Travis Hunter. And we got a whole nother row of these. Should have 3 autos left. That's right, dog. Cam Ward for the Titans. There you go, Kim. Savion Williams. DJ Giddens, Omarion Hampton, Shamar Stewart. Tua auto out of 20, 17 out of 20. That's different. There you go, brother. Out of 20, 17 out of 20. Not bad. Little Tua auto. Rondé. Hang on. Rondé. Ashton one more again. Bocephus Nix on the emerged. Chris Braswell, gold out of 10 for the Steelers. Well. There you go, Doc. First on print out of 10. Little kicker deed and some base. It's a pretty good pack for score. And Rondé. Tyler Warren, Kalel Mullings, Will Howard for the Steelers, Phil Maffa, Tyleek Williams for the Lions, Justin Herbert, Luther Burden III, Brady Cook, and some base. I told you I'd show. I told you I'd show you all the base, and I wasn't fipping. If you're walking, you're wrong. Take care of Luther, and we'll take care of Will as well. Be nice to see some of these guys on a low-numbered card. That'd be cool. There's a Quinn auto in the next pack. All right. Jaden Higgins, Nick Emanawari, Quinshon Judikins for the Browns, Tootin, Mason Graham for the Browns, Cam Ward for the Titans. There you go, Cam. Starting to add up a little bit. Mr. Genty on the emerged, Brock Bowers, Rashi Rice, and some base. A little bit of base. Cam. Oh, Cam. Jason Beck, Harold Fannin Jr. Is that a brownie? Browns are all over this. Raheem Sanders, Princely, Michael Williams, Trey Harris for the Chargers. I don't know much about Trey Harris. The skill position, wide receiver for the Chargers. Going to Mr. Mikey. We've got Travis Hunter for the Jags. We've also got Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. And looky here, a little treat out of 250, J.J. McCarthy for the Vikings. Well now. And we're down to one pack. Let me take care of these, then I'll show you the base. All right, here was the base from that pack. Old Mark Gastineau was in there. All right. Kevin Winston Jr., Jaden Blue, Derek Harmon, Kelvin Banks Jr., Pat Bryant, Xavier Restrepo for the Titans, going to Kimberly. Little wide receiver action. Daniel Marino again. Emmett Smith. Baker Mayfield. And some base. Some more base. Just some more base. That's all. Some base. And then there was some base. And how about some base? All right. I'm going to do the Resurgence first because I got me a feeling there's a good card in that signature. Probably in this too, but it doesn't matter. Let's hope it's in both. One, two, three. RPA's where it's supposed to be. 1, 2, 3. There's 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Empty box. Good luck. Here we go. Where you at, Jacob? Oh, Funko. I don't know. Probably about 13.5. Randy Moss, Kurt Warner, Chad Johnson, Ed McCaffrey. Jonah Ellis out of 225, I thought for a second, Nick. Jalen Wright, Latu, and Brennan Rice. Jonaya. Edrin James, Marshall Faulk, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Eddie George. Behind Eddie is a numbered Jerry Rice for the Niners out of 249, Glimmer and Gleam style. Spencer Rattler and Theo. Theo! Jury. Using a lot of penny sleeves here, dog. Saw that score. There's a lot of rookies in that score. Joe Montana, Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, Refractor Troy Faltanu for the Steelers, Peyton Manning Conductors, Peyton Wilson, and Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. Theo. Mike Singletary, Troy Aikman, J.J. Watt, Dan Marino. Bub Memes for the Saints, Troy Franklin, Adisa Isaac, and Braylon Trice. Boy, is this second half of this hobby lining up for something. Drew Brees. Oh, hang on. All right, you go there. Base is being a little finicky. Brian Dawkins, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Anthony Richardson on the refractor for the Colts. A numbered Bryce Young out of 275 for the Panthers. Malik Washington, University of Virginia, and Fuaga. Well, this should be an interesting other side of the box. Well, hang on. We got one pack left here. Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, and Brett Favre, and Ozzie Newsome. Is that him? It is. Jaden out of 249. 8 out of 249 for the Manders. Terry Bradshaw Conductors, Aeneas Smith, and Byron Murphy II. Hi, Jaden. All right. Probably an auto in this pack. Is it? Is he number 8? I think you might be right. Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Boomer Esiason, Joe Thomas. We got a redemption right off the bat. Jerzon Newton, Tavondre Sweat, Rob Gronkowski on the Glimmer and Gleam, and good luck. Topps Online Redemption Card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Resurgence rookie signature of Quinion Mitchell for the Eagles. That is no bent. Take that, no bent. Little Quinion Mitchell action. He's a good player. And Rob. Dude, I don't know if that's ever going to happen for me, Gil. I'm hopeful. I hope it does, but I just don't know at this point. I've opened a lot of cards. Antonio Freeman, Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts, Eli Manning, Patrick Paul for the Dolphins on the refractor, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the refractor, Jalen Polk, and Adonai Mitchell. Old Jalen Polk showing up. Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, and Aaron Donald. Refractor John Elway for the Broncos. Will Levis on the Voltaic. Rakestraw, and a Bo Cephas Knicks. Don't forget, we got another hobby after this, too. So, we ain't done yet. And we're going to do the swap. Jerry Rice, Jason Kelsey, and Tom Brady. Adrian Peterson. For the Titans, out of 25, Eddie George. There you go, Kim. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, that's right. I like that. 9 out of 25. Keon Coleman, Refractor Voltaic, Hicks, and Lloyd. Not bad. And not bad. Should be an auto. Thurman Thomas, Michael Vick, Christian Okoye, refractor Eric Dickerson for the Rams. There you go, brother. Behind Eric is a legend of some sort. Look at this. Kimberly, out of 99, Warren Moon. I know Eric would like to have that. Terrell Owens for the Eagles, J.C. Latham, and Cameron Kitchens. I don't know what Warren Moon showing up means for the RPA. We're going to find out right now, though. Good luck, everybody. Isaac, Bruce, Hines Ward, Will Levis, Doug Flutie. Pulling from the back, Tyler Guyton, Troy Franklin, Jermaine Burton. And it's a Green Bay Packer. It is Marshawn Lloyd, 2 out of 50. Excellent looking patch. And it's going to Dan. There you go, Dan. That's kind of nice. I'm sure you've got more than a couple of Marshawn Lloyds, but that's a little different. The ink, all that stuff. It's a little different. I think Warren trumped us on that one. I think he took all the powers. All right, we're down to signature class, and I will do a recap of all this at the end. Also, if you're somebody that didn't do great in this, I'll see it when I sort it, so don't fret. Don't fret, okay? But here's the finale. Speak now or forever hold your peace, because there are no cards beyond this. 43 people in here. Come on, man. Can I get a singular follow? Just one follow. Come on, man. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look. I'll take something. I'll take one deed. Browns. Cry face. Let's see if any of that works. Lawrence Taylor. Fred Taylor. On the acetate card, that is Eli Manning. What up, Gil? For the Eagles, it is Johnny Wilson on the auto. Chris Braswell out of 225 and J.C. Latham. I feel like there should be a QB in this box. I'm just saying. I feel like that should be the case. We opened 5 other ones. Eli's your boy. Jason Witten. Thurman Thomas. Richard Sherman on the after image. We got a legend here. Jack Ham for the Steelers. He's quite the legend. That guy was an absolute nightmare, Doc. Reichert for the Vikings and Brandon Dorless for the Falcons. Yeah, he applies as a monster. Jack Ham. That's a nightmare. He's a nightmare. And we'll take a little love for the Seahawks, too. They don't get a whole lot of love. He's out of, Sherman's out of 225. J.J. Watt. Oh, what is there? Edrin James. I think that's your boy. Drake May on the after image. Out of 225 on the auto. Olu Fashanu out of 225. Jordan Love, Chrome, and Adisa Isaac. I'm going to be severely disappointed if there isn't a quarterback in this. You see the trend here. All right. Eli. Brian Dawkins. Troy Aikman for the Cowboys out of 250. Well, it's not going to be a QB probably. Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 225 showing up this morning. Going to Doc, Bucky Irving, Chrome, and Jonathan Brooks. So I guess Caleb was the best one out of that case. There were good autos in it, but he was the best one. One pack left. I guess anything can happen, but just trying to be realistic. Good luck, everybody. Also, appreciate you hopping in. I'll try and get tonight's posted here in a little bit this afternoon. Also, I'll try to get the replays up as fast as I can, okay? Richard Sherman, Hines Ward, Randy Moss for the Pats, all total touchdowns. And for the Cowboys, it is Cooper Beebe for the Cowboys, Jacob Cowing, and Jaden Daniels base to end it out. Gil, no biggins for you, I'm sorry. He did show up a few times, though. He didn't leave you completely out to dry. But I got a recap to do here. Then I got some sorting to do, you guys. Appreciate you, Gil. I'm sure I'll see you around the way. Jacob Cowling was out of 225. And Randy Moss for the Pats. All right. I'm not going to care what order these are in. We're just going to do a recap. Appreciate y'all. I know y'all leave right now, so I appreciate you. I got your back. I got your back. Don't worry. I got your back. Don't fret. That was a nice little Tua. Right. Sorry no more Bo showed up for you, bro, but at least that one did at the beginning. Kind of lackluster after that, but appreciate you. Hey, Mayberry. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Kim. All right. Lawrence Taylor, Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison Jr., Dallas Turner, Xavier Leggett, Wes Welker, Ed McCaffrey, Christian Gonzalez, Ray Davis, Michael Penix Jr., J.J. McCarthy, Michael Irvin and Emmett Smith, Travis Hunter, Caleb Johnson, Chris Jones, Luther Burden III, Cam Scatabo, Luther Burden, Drake May, Marvin Harrison Jr., Drake May, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., J.J. McCarthy, Keon Coleman, Michael Williams for the Niners, Colston Loveland for the Bears, Lad McConkey, Jalen McMillan, Patty Mahomes, Cam Ward, Amika for the Bucks, Trey Harris, Jatavian Sanders out of 250, Jonathan Stewart out of 250, Lamb Jack, Devin A. Chain, Brock Bowers, Devontae Smith, Michael Hall Jr., Keon Coleman, Cooper DeJean, and Ricky Parasol. The nasty little Bo Nix that was, we like a you, Will Howard, Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty, Restrepo for the Titans, Caleb Johnson, Tua out of 20 on the auto, Trey Harris auto for the Chargers, out of 10, Chris Braswell, Travis Hunter, Jackson Dart, Ashton Genty, Cooper Beebe, Troy Aikman out of 250, Fashanu out of 225, Jack Ham for the Steelers, Marshawn Lloyd RPA out of 50, Eli Manning, Eric Dickerson, Eddie George out of 25, John Elway, Anthony Richardson, Jerry Rice out of 249, Randy Moss, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 225, Keon Coleman, Jaden Daniels out of 249, Jaden Daniels, Bucky Irving, Richard Sherman out of 225, Johnny Wilson for the Eagles, Bo Nix, Marvin Harrison Jr., Cam Ward, Ashton Genty, Drake May, Warren Moon out of 99 on the auto, Quinion Mitchell Redemption, out of 275, Bryce Young, Spencer Rattler, and out of 250, J.J. McCarthy. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see some of you this evening. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and I'll try to get everything posted and sorted and all that good stuff. Okay? I'll see you in a bit. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.